What's up everyone, my name is Josue. Welcome back to lavidajosue. Today I'm going to show you how to make these delicious carne asada tacos with guacamole from the MOLCAJETE in this video. It's delicious, it's going to be delightful. I swear that these are so good and as authentic as possible. So stick around and watch this video. I'm going to show you how to make them right now. Now, curing a molcajete is pretty easy, it just takes a little while. We want to get it as clean as possible so we don't eat any sediment when we use it. We start by washing our new molcajete with warm water, nice and thorough, to make sure we get as much sediment out as we can. Once the water is clear, we can start the process. You're going to want to repeat this process about 4 times if you can. After the molcajete dries a bit, we're going to take some rice and salt and start to break it down with the pestle as much as we can. Like I said, this is going to take a while. Once you break down the rice as much as you can, we're going to wash the molcajete out once again until we can see clear water. Let it dry a little bit once again and repeat the process 3 more times. You will see and feel the difference after you've done this. Alright, so now that the molcajete is cured, this is what it looks like. Looks a lot cleaner, it's a lot smoother, and it doesn't feel as rough, but most importantly you can rub it and you don't get any of that dust and stuff like that in your fingers. So that's what's most important, because once again, that's not what you want to be eating. So we want it to be all nice and clean so we can use it. So let's break it in. So what better way to break it in with some nice fresh guacamole? I know what you're thinking. Why are you making guacamole and heating up the vegetables or the ingredients? Relax, okay? Chill out. I'm gonna show you how we do this. I got 3 cloves of garlic, a little bit of red onion here, and 2 serrano chilies. We're gonna put a nice char on these because what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the molcajete. So we're gonna make a nice little paste here in just a second. Now that our veggies look like this, we want to go ahead and start the process. So even the onion, you know, it's got a little bit softer, nice color on the garlic and the serrano. Let's get to it. So we start with the garlic. We take a little bit of salt, throw it in the molcajete, throw in the garlic, and just start breaking down the garlic. You don't even have to like put too much pressure because this thing has some weight to it. So you just kind of want to press them down and just keep moving it around until it starts turning into a nice garlic paste. Once you have that paste, go ahead and throw in your red onion, or onion of choice I should say. Now for these, you do just want to smash them a little bit because they're a little bit bigger, so they're just gonna fight back a little bit, but that's all right, don't worry, it just takes a little bit more work. And after a little bit, you'll get this beautiful red onion paste with the garlic. Look at that, that's gonna be loads of flavor. Next, we throw in the chile serrano. I cut them up a little bit to make it a little bit easier to work with. Same thing. Now take note, chile serranos are a little bit more spicier than jalapenos, so if you don't like the spiciness, I would say either use a jalapeno, take the seeds out, or just maybe leave the peppers out altogether. But for me, you already know the deal. Now we want to make sure we get the most perfect avocados. Oh my god, look at these. So these are perfect, absolutely perfect. So maybe even just a little overripe, but that's perfectly okay because this is like exactly where you want to have them. This is going to give you the most creamiest, delicious guacamole. Look at that, look how it shines. Good god. Go ahead and scoop all that deliciousness in here. This one's a perfect size for 2 nice avocados, so we're gonna go ahead and throw in the second one. Make sure you get all that goodness. Then we start to mix, and oh, this is gonna be satisfying here. Gonna incorporate everything. Just start squishing it down, try to work it the best that you can, try to make sure it stays in the molcajete as well. And all of that delicious garlic and onion paste is gonna start to infuse together with the aguacate, which means avocado, of course. I know some people like their guacamole a little bit more chunky. If you like it chunkier, sometimes I do too. It just depends on what mood I'm in. Of course, you can leave it chunkier if you'd like to. Just don't squish it as much. Once I got most of it down, I'm just gonna wipe around the edges here. Of course, you know, it's YouTube. Gotta try to make it look as pretty as possible, because if not, y'all won't watch the shit. The juice of 2 whole limes. So I'm going to squeeze another one in there. And before we mix, we're going to go ahead and season with a little bit of salt and pepper. And once this beautiful molcajete with guacamole is filled, we're gonna go ahead and just top it off with a little bit of red onion, a little fresh tomate, sprinkle of fresh cilantro, and a couple chips around the edges so you and your homies can share it. Yeet. Come on, y'all didn't think that was it, did y'all? I got this nice piece of flank steak here that we're gonna just simply season with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little garlic powder. And please remember to season both sides. And into the cast iron it goes. Y'all already know I'm Latino, so boom, papel aluminio, which means aluminum foil. Just take a little bit, cover it up. Let that chill for a couple of minutes. Once the foil comes off, make sure you hit the sides, because this one's thick with like 5 C's. Take it off the heat, onto the board, another piece of foil, and just let it rest for a few more minutes. Now that we got this nice juicy steak, look at this. Look at all these juices. This looks delicious. We're gonna go ahead and cube up a couple pieces. This is about to be so good. Heat up a couple of tortillas. Tortillas go on the plate. A little bit of steak on each one. Now we scoop some of this delicious guacamole from the molcajete. Look at this. And of course I'm gonna go extra because I love avocado. You don't even gotta cut up the onion or cilantro because it's already in there. So here we have the tacos in all their glory and simplicity. Doesn't have to be too extravagant, but the work and the care that goes into them is what matters. So let's take the first bite and let's see how they taste. This has changed Taco Tuesday forever, son. This may very well be one of my most favorite things that I've made on this channel so far. So simple, the guacamole from the molcajete with the carne asada. I got guacamole coming out the other side. Some of it's falling onto the other taco. Just gonna scoop that up. Let's go. Usually I'm trying to describe it. I can't even describe it, it's so good. I just want to keep eating it. Last bite here. And you are damn right if you think I'm about to eat another one of these after this video shoots over. Woo! Please try them, please make them. I get that not everybody might have a molcajete. If you don't, it's perfectly fine. But show me what kind of tacos you're making at home over on Instagram, so make sure you follow me over there. Follow me on all social media if you can, and as always, thank you for watching the video. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified every time I post a video. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace! This may very well be one of the most, this may very well be one of my most favorite things that I've made on this channel so far. So simple,